So the Sun and Moon was somebody's Ludum Dare entry, I believe, and it's a little strange platformer with this adorable style, and I don't know anything about it aside from that. So, 1. So I'm over here because my controller's out of batteries and PS4 is over there. So, got to sit as close as I can. So normally I'm a little closer to the camera. Normally I'm over in this region somewhere, but doing something special. So, all right. Jump. Boink, 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 boink. Seems straightforward so far. Cute little platformer. Not sure what these numbers are. That appeared to be the same. Do I have to do it at a certain speed? So I got it at 7. So I gotta get it. Ah! Well, that didn't go well. Yeah, that was ridiculous. So my best is 735, but I've got to get below. Oh, I can't go in until I've gotten them all. All right. So that wasn't any better because I was trying to skimp out. Hey!
Hi.
So we're switching seats today because this controller is out of batteries.
Well, unless I'm gonna play.
That's true. You could also play. Actually,
you get started.
You might play better than me because this game is timed. The whole it's timed, and if you're just slightly, it's really aggressively timed. And I don't think I can graduate until I beat 5 seconds. Oh crap! Oh, almost. Okay, no, we're gonna do this. Yes! So does that mean, okay, I got a little moon, a little crescent moon. Oh, no, I didn't have to keep replaying it. I just didn't see that I could navigate to level 2.
Oh, cool.
So I don't actually have to do what I was... Whoa. Okay, what? I just pulled the right trigger for no reason. And how did I... So I can shove my way into this and I shoot upwards? Figuring out exactly what the rules are for this is fascinating. Wow, okay. Well, I imagine that's probably how I would get those, you know, the much lower
times.
Yeah, that on the other level.
Oh, then we start forking.
Never
This is
mind.
getting interesting.
Okay, so I can't go straight down. But maybe... Ow!
But you can go into walls.
Yes, so it's only sideways that I can use this thing. So I might... Ow! So I might... Oh, I can jump that. Okay. Yes, Taylor, I agree. This is a very odd game. It's sort of, I mean, it's basically, I mean, it's got this really abstract art style that is nice because it communicates that I should not expect anything normal from this game. Ow, okay. So I can't jump all the way up onto this. Oh, no! I'm just trying to decide when to. Oh, okay. So I can go from the bottom too.
Okay.
All right. So I can just go straight up to that. Boink, boink, and I get that. Then. Oh, that was perfectly timed. Like they knew I was going to try that exact thing. Being perfectly arranged. Yeah, so getting down again, unless I... Oh yeah, okay, so I can't just push down and hold the trigger and go down. I have to actually jump and then land going down.
With the trigger held?
With the trigger held. That's how I can go through floors. I can't just hold the trigger and then drop through the floor immediately or push through the floor by aiming downwards.
I don't see much Atari. I mean, Atari is super low res. In terms of how they have to represent stuff. This is very high res, it's just very simple.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's see here. No! But I just accelerate like crazy. Okay. So. Ah! Okay. Down. There we go. Nope. Down. Ah. Down. No! Down.
Just go down, up, and then drop in again.
What was it again?
I'll show you later.
Oh, you're gonna school me in this?
Maybe, we'll see how it goes.
Whenever you're done with that food. Do you wanna try level 6 or do you go back to one of the older ones?
We'll start at 6, we'll see how it goes.
Come here. Go ahead and have the controller.
So which button?
So right trigger is the one that's letting me go through the walls. I don't know if there's other functions. There might be. I haven't experimented enough. So if you achieve the time that's set for a given level, then it basically gives you a little prize on the next to the level number.
Yeah.
It'll tell you, oh look, you got a crescent moon, or you got whatever. The sun is the best one. So okay, yeah. So it looks like
I see what I want to do here.
Yeah, you want to. So the time, what the time does is it sort of makes you like oh yeah, sure, I could sneak around and just get each of those things, but planning a route that conserves your momentum and gets you straight from one to another is ideal.
So I've unlocked 15. I'm gonna go back and take some stuff in order though.
Oh, almost! Okay, so yeah, you are officially better at this than I am.
I'm not up high enough.
I think you have to... So you might have to do the ideal playthrough of this to make it all the way to the top.
Oop. Whoa. Okay.
You can see why I was having a little bit of trouble, right?
Oh yeah, it's not easy.
It's moving unbidden in ways that you can't really predict. But you can predict it, but it's sometimes
it definitely
there's
takes
no
a lot of
naturalness
getting
to
used
it, you know? These solid objects
Oh, now I have
waiting you up.
I have a specific goal now.
To get 10 of these done so that you
Get
can
10 of
unlock
these
that
done so that we can move on to that blocker.
Oh, wow. Pants a buzzing.
There we go. Well, hey Dan, we are playing the Sun and Moon today. Sun and Moon?
The Sun and Moon, yes.
Yes.
So, so this is somebody's, I forgot the name of the dude, but it's his Ludum Dare entry from some.
Oh, I want to try this one again.
It's distributed by Digerati, so it's basically just tons of indie cred all over this thing.
No.
No! Let's just look at my own tweet about it, so I remember who this is. Managor, isn't it? Daniel Linssen. So Daniel Linssen is the person who made this for a Ludum Dare competition and or event or whatever you call Ludum Dare things. And so, yeah, and Ian got a free code for this from Digerati. And so we're like, oh, we might have missed this entirely. We might not have even realized that this kind of neat, challenging little platformer existed. Because there's so many indie games that are made, and they don't exactly get a whole ton of marketing money or anything like that. So finding things is really
much
tough.
slower
But
than the first time I did it. Yeah. Yeah. It's really. I am a sucker for platformers, so
Yeah, no, this seems like it's much more up your alley in terms of just you being good at the game naturally than I am.
yeah.
So which is totally fine.
Okay, I see what I'm supposed to do here. Do I?
I don't know if you see what you're supposed to do here.
I think I do. Should have hit that down instead of flipping around. All right.
Yeah, so you see that number one, the one that I got. What did you just do?
Palette switch when you go up there.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like going into like the netherworld or something.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so I need to go. Okay.
Oh, so you get a momentum going down. You get that one. Holy crap. So the rules are, Ian's got a toggle that he can hold that allows him to pass through solid objects. And when he passes through solid objects, he's accelerated upwards. He's buoyed up like he's a balloon underwater. And so he's got to switch between being out in the negative space with gravity pulling him down, or being inside the positive space with gravity buoying him up.
Yeah.
And
I'm enjoying it a whole lot, but then it would have been hard for these guys to have picked a thing more immediately up my alley.
Oh, you got a moon!
On my first
You
try.
nailed it!
Yes.
Nice!
Oh, I see. I want to do this. Oh, I want to try that one again. Alright, I got a moon on that one. I feel like that's a very achievable full moon level.
Feel free to replay levels if you want to do just slightly better. I think it's probably a big part of the experience.
Oh,
I think there's just a single arc you could nail with this one.
Yeah, this totally feels like... Nope, that was off. And I think once you've come out the top on this one, you're just stuck because you can't possibly get enough velocity to go back down.
There's some of these where it's like you can just kind of poke around and get it, and just not impress anyone. But yeah, some of them it's just like nope. There's one right way to do this. I think maybe you have to go into the.
I think it's going to be multiple bumps on this one. It's going to be up and down and up and down and up and down. And I think if I was better at the game, I could have done that faster. But not by a ton.
Oh, you barely 0.07 seconds kept you from having a moon on that one. Wow, I am so white on this camera. Hold on, let's see if I can turn the lights down. I'm just blown out. A little better? Now we're kind of creepier because we're in the dark, but at least I'm not blinding anybody with my crazy face.
Yeah, most of my commentary on this is going to be, this is really good. Because again, this is... that's interesting. That's the number
Whoa.
one again.
What? Is he... Something's quivering on that. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh man, okay.
There's a bad guy in this one. Ah! Man, when it feels like you're like, I don't know, doing really, like, there's nothing like a really hard game. There's one on the far right.
Yeah, there is.
For making you feel like you're, like, I don't know. You can get
Just
really
feeling-
frustrated by having things not work out, but when they do work out and you get it exactly right, dude, you got it under par and everything. It feels so good, right?
It's so satisfying.
Dan31. I did. I tweeted it. If you go over, I'm at Rangatang on Twitter. Or if you actually, I linked it. If you
what an interesting way to do that.
Dan's asking, by the way, if I posted my the selfie that I took yesterday of our audio room, and I did. So if you either go look at me on Twitter, or if you look at the YouTube video of yesterday's video, I think it's at it's in the doobly-doo on that video. It's in the description. So the description of in my Uncharted video. Just look at the description there. You'll see a link to the picture, so you can see the selfie I took of what we were looking at. Yeah, and so Taylor's like, whoa, adding that enemy made it super much more tense.
Yeah, it really did. Okay, yeah. I know what I'm doing here.
So you got to dive down each time.
That one you want to dive a little bit less because you. If you dive too long, you get too much momentum and you shoot up out of the top too high.
You can't hit you don't hit those spikes.
Yeah. And I want to note, I'm totally aware that I could be playing crazy mixed up colors, but I could also get there by having beaten everything. And in case anyone's wondering what kind of dude I am when it comes to games like this.
So I finished Rise of the Tomb Raider, I think at 92% completion, which was,
You consider it not done?
Yeah, exactly. I consider it not done. I was like, basically the only reason I finished it without getting all of the collectibles was because Uncharted was about to hit, and I was like, okay, if I start playing Uncharted and I play all the way through Uncharted, then I'm going to forget Rise of the Tomb Raider, and I don't want to leave it unfinished. So I finished it. I sort of stayed up late and finished it all really quick, so that yeah. So I'm that kind of guy as well. At least about games that I care about. It's like sometimes I just have to decide with a given game. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about completion on this one, but when I'm super into a game, I want it.
I see what I'm supposed to be doing here, and it's really hard, and I like it.
The movement of the character for me, it was hard for me to get used to its physics. The gravity just felt a little different from. It's less floaty than I think a lot of the other games that I've played. You really have to just start at the bottom with this guy, huh?
Yep. This is a do it right level.
Or don't do it at all. How did you do? Oh, you basically have to do it exactly right to get any credit at all. Now,
look at credit. I beat it.
This game is so. You get any prizes at all? This game is so stringent.
Okay. Maybe I'm not doing this quite right.
Taylor thought that last one looked kind of like play out of a rhythm game. He's had different notes coming down at you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my daughter likes to play this some app. I can't remember what it's called, but she's huge into playing the piano. But there's this one app where it's if you just tap things as they're coming down in sequence, it makes you feel like you're playing the piano.
I have played that app.
It's it's pretty well done. I think she likes to play moves like Jagger. It's her favorite one to play on that.
Oh no! Oh man, this is totally one of those levels that is reasonable if you don't know what you're doing, but if you knew what you were doing, if you were really good at this game, you'd look amazing.
Yeah, it's like those in N+. You got some of those levels where it's you got little dips where you can get a running start and go flying up into the air, and everything's timed perfectly, so you can just.
N is really, really good. And very, very hard.
Yeah, this feels kind of like a spiritual descendant of N.
It does.
Just because it's a very minimalist thing, simple physics, and just and it's all about sort of nailing a set of simple physics rules to look like a badass.
And I don't know Mare very well, but I know Reagan, and
I assume those are people involved with N.
Those are the people who basically made N and N+, and then another dude helped out with N++.
Which we have installed here, by the way. So if you do get tired of this, we can switch to N++.
I love N++. I may check it out at some point, but I'm also still really enjoying this. If I hit a point where
weird, unique experience that.
If I hit a point where people aren't seeing new stuff any more from me on this game, I will totally jump into N++.
So far, this game is, I mean, they keep coming up with new ways to challenge you, which is...
Yeah, so close to
which is
hitting the
hard.
time.
Like, that's the thing that's, like, tough about, you know, working in genres like this, is that, like, you have to really work hard to surprise people, you know? Like, when you got a set of simple mechanics like this.
Okay, so I gotta...
How interesting these levels are is
no
small thing.
Every time I finish a level with a time like that, I'm just like, oh, it's clearly I could have done so much better.
Yeah. Yeah.
System 1, I've earned a trophy. No, what's this thing?
Technically, I have earned a trophy.
I bet that is a time where if I could get my net time for this area below 293.89, that would open up.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Are there any different physics here, or?
That's what I need to do.
Is just keep bouncing?
So that's if the longer I spend in each type, the more velocity I get. So I need to come up here, jump down down as low as I can. Then with all that velocity, come up the high side.
Oh man, it's like being on a swing, right? It's like, oh wow.
Oh, almost had it.
Almost. Man, you almost had to do like a mathematical calculation to realize how this would work. That stair step is just, the difference is so subtle.
Nice. But
Like,
that difference means that each time you loop it, you can come up a little bit
You
higher.
had to realize that just that little bit more on the right coming down was gonna...
Dan is your 150th subscriber on YouTube.
Oh, nice, Dan, awesome. I've been hovering, like basically I've been hovering at 148 with people unsubscribing and then subscribing to me at 148 for a really long time. So 150, woohoo! I'm excited.
Oh, nope, that was too much. Nope.
Most of those subscribers were gotten in a single 2-day period right after I was on Daniel Floyd's channel. So.
Okay, what do I want to do here? Nope, that'll be too much. And that was too much. The fact that there are now levels where I'm like, I don't want that much speed is really interesting.
Yeah.
And again, feels very in.
So you want to dive in a little bit higher, and then, or maybe, I don't know. Whoa. Okay. Yeah.
There we go.
Nice. Taylor says that mobile apps for subscribing suck. He says that he swears to give some people 200 notifications for him following and unfollowing them, just trying to get things to work with the touch screen. Luckily, I do not get a notification when someone unfollows me. I just notice that the number ticks down, and I just like, oh, who didn't like me anymore? Who signed on for my for my YouTube channel because they thought I was gonna make a certain kind of video, and then it's just a bunch of Twitch videos, and got disappointed by the fact that I basically pop up a new video every single day of something they might not be interested in. I'm presuming that's what the thought process is when someone unsubscribes to me. I assume it's not because I mortally offended them in some way. I assume they're just like, oh, this guy posts a lot of videos to my subscription list, and those are not the videos I came for. So you basically have to dive in. You have to land delicately on a ledge, but also dive in. Oh man.
So
I've made it too dark in here. It's way too dark. Change that again. Just I want to have more control over these lights. so that I can, light. Okay, there we go. Lighting the background, but not lighting our faces. That actually helps a lot. Well, no, now you're a giant silhouette. No, doesn't work. Okay, a little more fill light on the Ian face. There we go. That's a little better than it was.
Yeah.
So I think there's 2 sets of lights in here. One of them shines on our faces and the other one doesn't. So if I rely too heavily on, oh no, there's my blinding face again. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna quit worrying about it. You guys just deal with my blinding face.
Did I just beat this level?
Yeah. I think. Is it? Wait, is that next?
No, this
is the middle one different?
I'm just replaying a level, apparently. It's fine.
Well, that's what I spent the entire beginning of the stream doing, so.
No, I didn't get my momentums right.
Going back and forth, it feels almost like flossing your teeth, going back and forth like that.
Come on, Ian.
Come on, Ian!
Oh no, too fast, too fast. Oh, I know what I want to do. Having already done it once, it would be nice if I could remember, having completed the level once, how to do it. And I know, if anyone's wondering, couldn't you just, like, quit out and go back in? Yeah.
But that would be conceding. You can't concede.
No, I knew not to do that. Why did I do that?
So having to think about how far you fall.
Which is a very N++, or N...
Oh, that's true, yeah, with the falling damage in that game. But it's like but it's not for falling damage, it's specifically about momentum. That's just what's crazy, is that you're worrying about how far you fall because of speed, not because of damage.
Yeah.
And there's and so that means that because damage is just this binary thing. Like either you went too fast and died, or you didn't.
Right.
But this momentum thing, it's like there's just subtle shades of difference of exactly how far you want to fall.
Like, that was real far. Oh, this is a great level. Okay.
Oh, I love hearing the hee in your voice playing this game.
Well, just like you get to a level like this and you're like, oh, okay, I see how it's gonna be.
It's going to be suicide after suicide.
No, I get up here and that gives me the height to do that and to do that, and that was too much. Too much. I like having
to the left, right? It feels like you might have to go. Oh, there you go. Okay, you made it. Cool.
I like having to do things right. That's a thing in games that I'm a fan of. Not always. It's not the only kind of game that I like by any means, but I'm definitely a sucker for games that go like, no, do it right. That's how you beat this level, is you do it right. You only have to do it once. That was me trying to be.
It's like this way, if you just happen to nail that little collectible, that's the way to do it. There you go.
There we go.
Each.
I think that... Oh, so these all open... Oh, nope, this side opened up.
Ah! I don't know.
I'm gonna try one of these.
I do not know where this camouflage is supposed to allow me to blend in. Whoa! And whoa!
That was a good level.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that one again. I think I can.
now that you know exactly what to expect and you're not hesitating.
Okay, that's really interesting to me.
So I'm betting you're supposed to actually pop down and up. I think you're supposed to... Oh, to get the better...
Oh.
At least at the end. At least at the end.
You're supposed to be doing something where you do this, where you...
Yeah. I think you might have to start by jumping to the right.
You do that. Hold on. Okay,
There's...
You're gonna have to do that kind of thing. Like...
yeah.
Like you do this to pop up and out, and then you drop down like that.
Yeah. Kind of a... And then that could have made it... You could have made it all the way over to the top, and then slunk down underneath.
Alright, I'm not gonna keep trying to do that one on this level.
Yeah.
I'll go back to the levels I'm supposed to be playing right now.
What? Is this gonna be just a really subtle, like...
Oh, man, okay.
Like you have to, like, trampoline your way down there, sort of? Holy crap.
Nope, that was too fast.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. So I wonder if you need to not hit the very top thing, or...
Yeah, I do too.
Holy crap!
That was great.
Dan was suggesting that orange place. You'd wear that you would wear that camouflage to blend into Chernobyl.
Chernobyl's mostly green now.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry for ruining your joke.
Oh!
We'll get
This
it.
is no. You're gonna. Yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
Levels.
You're getting a crescent moon at least.
No!
Wiggly, wiggly, wiggly.
No.
This game. Okay, do it right, Ian. Is what this game is saying.
It is, man. There's not a lot of room for error, which is fine. Oh, come on.
That felt like, come on. N+ would have given that one to you.
My favorite thing about N+ is that you can, like, explode into the exit.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I like that no matter what your momentum was, what you were doing, you still breakdance at the exit.
I could have let go of the trigger and I would have just landed next.
Yeah, and then, yeah, but you really kind of want to just nail it on your...
Whatever. I got it.
You did get it. Look how tiny the difference is
Oh,
between
yeah.
the perfect ones. Like...
Yeah, it's... Yeah, it... Perfect actually means perfect. It's one of those games.
Yeah. It's such a subtle little move. I just love it. Boink. Oh,
we did it.
Let go.
Oh, come on. Still got a crescent.
You got a crescent. Nice.
Still got a crescent. So yeah, if anybody's new, this is Sun and Moon.
Yes, The Sun and Moon by Daniel Linssen, I think was the name. I'm probably saying that horribly wrong. I'm
Okay.
gonna go... Yeah, Linssen. Daniel Linssen. Distributed by Digirati.
And I like it a whole lot. I see what I see what I'm supposed to be doing there.
It just takes a lot of subtle...
You just have to do it right.
Yeah.
crescent again on that one. There's been a whole chunk of pretty easy crescents.
Yeah, so this Daniel Linssen guy probably makes a lot of weird little platformers.
Oh yeah?
I want to look this guy up more. He's from Australia. He's made games including let's see here, Roguelite, Birdsong, Planetarium, Sandstorm, Window Frame, Outline, Reap, Hopslide, Wibble Wobble, Javeline.
Nice.
Those all sound like games you would like.
I'm so sad that you did not see that performance because that level was awesome.
Do I have to go back and watch it later? Oh, you'll never do it. You'll never do it again.
I will do it again.
Nope. You will fail.
Well, yeah, a bunch of tries will be fails. Almost.
That level is accusatorily saying, you!
Well, except I got 340 the first time.
Yeah,
all that stuff that slowed me down that time I didn't do.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
And now it's gonna...
So what do I want to do here?
Okay, yeah, so Taylor says I gotta go back now, like, for the YouTube video and add annotations showing how impressed I am.
Confirming that it was really cool.
Yes. This reminds me of an N+ level. This reminds me of every N+ level.
I can see how I could have done that faster. I take your point, video game. Nope. Nope. I don't know why I tried that twice in a row.
Then you basically committed ritual suicide right afterwards. Out of shame. That was serviceable.
It's fine. It was nowhere near as smooth as I know this game can be when I'm playing it correctly.
Turn us back to its normal position.
So there's some point at which if I...
That was not bad.
I'm gonna try that one again.
Yeah, there is some, like, you can tell there's sort of like a perfect...
Yeah, there's a perfect point at which to start intersecting here. That was not it. That was not it. That was too soon.
I feel like there's, you feel there's like, those moments in this game where you just plow into a wall because you messed it up too much.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if, if you could restart life this quickly and just like, you say something stupid in a meeting and then just plow into the wall and then it starts over. I don't know. I'd probably do that all the time.
Well, that was better.
Definitely better.
Oop. That should have been one move. Whee!
Whee!
I managed to do that.
Oh, so I bet the reason that you can't dive, just sort of start pushing down under the ground without momentum is because you're immediately pushed back up again.
Right.
So
you need
there
force.
probably isn't even like a rule about it. There's probably just...
It's just the physics of the game. You need force to get into the ground.
Yeah. So is there any difference if you like let go of the trigger in the middle of a solid area?
No.
So you can basically, so you push it to get in.
And then you can let go, yeah. So you can do this pretty easily.
And so at what height? Oh, if you just let go at the... Gotcha. And then... What the crap? Climbing a ladder, basically.
Ah, that's really fun.
Oh, God.
Okay. I love all the letter-shaped levels.
Yeah, I wonder, like, because it feels like he's sort of like trying to find the level in the letter. He's like, what's the interesting way to do this letter?
It's a very nicely placed. No.
So at this point, if you were to hand the controller to me, this would just go really badly. Like because you've been steadily building skill with the as the levels have gotten harder, and I would just
Come on. Me? You can do better than that. I mean, I've managed to get in and out of here before. It's definitely possible.
It's true. I guess if it's possible on the right side, it's got to be possible on the left side. I don't know. Different from each other.
It's just...
I like how you've completely regressed now, and like this thing that you did easily several times early on is now completely impossible.
That's so how games like this go for me, though. Like...
Yeah, no, it's very familiar to me too. Is it about not jumping, or...?
No, you definitely have to jump. Because jumping means you're in there for less time.
So you can get out faster, that makes sense. Ah, there we go. Oh, wow.
I think I actually wanted to jump more. Which is a very difficult thing to convince yourself to do in the moment.
Yeah, because you're trying to avoid the ceiling. Like, the ceiling is what you're scared of, so that makes you want to not jump. But if you were looking at this upside down, you would totally impulsively get it, right? I want to drop onto the hard thing lower so I'm not moving as fast. But trying to reverse your intuition, it's like the sequences in Disorder where I was upside down.
Yes.
Trying to gauge jumps and things like that upside down was just maddening. Well, you were really close to par too.
I was.
Like if you hadn't bounced around the exit a little bit, you probably would have made it.
Do we have a peer review system?
Yeah, so Dan31 says, kind of a stupid question, does the game development community have a peer review system? So within your studio, I mean, if you've got a healthy studio culture, I mean, people should be playing the game and constantly reviewing each other's work. I know that coders often go through a process of like code reviews
review
and stuff like that. And like for instance, I mean, I was just working on a control scheme. And I basically was just each iteration of the control scheme that I was working at, like trying to map functions to a keyboard. I was posting to our design Slack channel every single time I did an iteration. Everybody would discuss the changes that I'd made and suggest new ideas and stuff like that. So there's definitely there's not like a formal like industry-wide standard for how you do those kinds of things, but I mean, people who've been doing it for a long time definitely recognize the value of it, you know.
Oh man, those little dots over to the side, like there's such an obvious... I clearly did not get the cool ending for this one. There are also, it's not at all uncommon, more so in various indie scenes, for there to be some kind of peer review stuff going on. So
everybody bring a little game to this event.
Oh! Yeah.
Whoa, something new is happening? What? That's ridiculous.
Game's all introducing mechanics at me.
At level 37, the first new mechanic. At level 37.
second new mechanic.
What was the first new one?
Oh shit! Because I'm gonna be in it when it turns on, and it's gonna fucking rocket me out.
Nice. Oh.
Okay.
Oh man. Oh, you gotta like gauge the timing exactly.
Okay, a little too quick there.
So.
See, if you're in it, then it will rocket you out.
Yeah, it rises. You gotta jump there, and then.
Oh, Okay.
Oh, it's so close.
This is so good. I love that they introduced it first as just like normal platform thing, and then they immediately went, okay, but this is how this works.
In this game.
In this game, where you have a very different set of goals.
Yeah, that little pause you have to do, and then the jump. Holy crap!
No! Yeah!
Yes! Just over par! Just barely!
That was awesome.
Oh, man.
So yeah, like Seattle, every Saturday at the Indie Workshop, they have the Indie support group, and just everybody, ton of people show up and hang out, and boss, another boss stage.
Dan, thanks for answering the question.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, God, I love when a game realizes how small the thing that it changes can be, and then just goes through and tests ramifications. Which is absolutely what's happening here, where...
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Really nice.
It's trying to recover from missing that one.
Okay. One of the things I have to remind myself sometimes is like, if I'm being slow at the beginning, I'm probably not doing the ideal solution.
Yeah, it's probably, the ideal solution is probably impossible for you. So yeah, you probably want to jump immediately to the left as soon as you get that thing so that you can go through that. Boom. See, this one looks like one that you can just noodle around with, but it might actually be one that you have to do exactly right. Like that, it's just timed perfectly for...
Yep. If I'm off just a little bit.
Oh, looks like you might have actually gotten the timing there. So you gotta like basically go through both of those.
So what I want to do is jump into them
While they're
gone,
and then have them catch you. Yeah.
and then have them catch me and send me over there. All right, I'm gonna try this again from the start.
Oh,
Well, that was silly of me.
That would have been nice. if you didn't have to get that one.
Maybe I'm like.
I feel like you should probably be holding on the trigger either way, right? As you go into that left-hand one, whether it's present or not. There's been a couple of times when you've like. I guess if you get downward momentum in it before it pops up.
And I didn't get the one that I think I actually needed to get. All right, trying this one again.
Death. Oh, almost. Yeah, so this one on the right here prevents you from doing anything crazy like going up and under. Maybe you do have to hit it while it's already solid. You just get out of it before it disappears.
Yay! Just hop around. I was celebrating. That's what was happening there.
And the 2 to 3 second delay on the Elgato is probably making it look like we're just reacting to nothing. You know, we just keep going like, whoa! And like nothing's happened yet, and then something cool happens! Wow, anything narrow in this game is just...
It's so scary.
I'm not usually so scared of narrow things, just as a general rule. This is getting out of control.
Oh, every button lets you dive through things. So when I hit another button, Anything that's not jump makes you dive.
Oh, really? I just happened to pull the other trigger. Is it kind of like Explosion Man, where basically the one thing that the game does is every button? It's like the thing that the game does is unusual is on every single button.
Yeah, there's jump, and then there's everything else. Yeah, every button other than jump makes you dive. God,
Nail this again and again.
being in there as they transition is really hard, and having the right momentum as they transition is really hard. I mean, this is a 17-second level, which is not common for this game.
Yeah. If this gets too frustrating, we should go try one of the other colors and see if there's a different mechanic that gets introduced somewhere.
Nah.
Oh, hey, ha! I bet there's a version of this where. I mean, I bet there's a way through this where you're just like.
Oh, you just
skipping from one to the next, and
the timing is great, and okay, I'm back down here again, but that's okay.
Because you can manage this now.
No. Momentum in the wrong direction, man.
You're getting to be such a natural at this, though. Like even the timing of the platforms, you're like, honestly, you're like Crypto the Necrodancer in this now, right? It's like you're playing in a rhythm.
This is another really hard platformer that I like a whole lot. Is called 140, and the whole game is set to a beat. And as you play through, you add new instruments and modify the beat.
I wonder if we start down here, yeah, and like shoot up that way. Oh, maybe not.
I think I could have. I just blew it.
So I'm watching in the preview window, and it's weird. I'll see the streak of your death out of the corner of my eye from the big screen, and then I'll watch it happen here. But it starts feeling inevitable, like some time travel horror movie.
No.
I wonder how many of these levels the creator like made the level and then just tried for 2 hours to try to actually pull it off.
Oh man, I don't know.
Oh man, that felt like that was going somewhere.
I really felt like I had let go of the trigger before I hit that point. I really did. I should probably stop using the trigger. Like, there's other buttons that have less throw.
When you say throw, do you mean like for like travel on the button? Like,
Yeah. What?
Oh, I reacted delayed because I was watching the preview window.
Oh.
So you coughed. Okay, so you coughed after you had failed.
Oh.
To me, it looked like you coughed, and that caused you to fail.
No.
I was like, what? Like you were diving down to get that last one, and then you cough in the middle, and you just tumble right through the floor. Oh, that was snazzy.
Yeah, I see what I did wrong there.
So do you want to like jump in right before it turns back on again, so you get some downward momentum and then it's immediately corrected?
I think I just want to try and get it as much as possible while it's there. In that specific case.
Well, I mean, like, you might be able to jump down while it's there from above to get down that low. But I don't know if you have enough time. Like it'll disappear while you're in it. And oh wow. And if it disappears while you're in it, it's like there's nothing below it, you know?
Right. But now I have it. Now I just have to do this other thing that's really hard and then exit.
Nicely done.
Excuse me.
Hey, Kratatosis is here. So
Hey,
Calvin.
how's it going, guys?
Calvin's been here a while. I just didn't say anything about it.
I'm playing this one because it's a platformer that's hard, which means
What? The
don't.
boss! No!
too much.
Conditional boss! Boom! Yes! Yes!
No, apparently I needed to collect more things.
On the sides.
Of course, there were things on the sides.
Dang, you had that. You like that was like a perfectly timed everything.
The conditional boss vanishing is pretty great. It fell too far.
We got 2 minutes left before we got a meeting. Nicely done. Now we just gotta. I would have done left. No!
Nope.
No!
What did I do? Why did I do that?
No!
Oh, and there's another thing of that over this way too.
Oh crap.
All right. So once again, this was the Sun and Moon, which is too hard for Jeffrey, but I really like. Nope.
No!
It's the. I'm glad you're watching the preview, so your reactions are in time with what the viewers are seeing.
Yeah. Alright. We have 1 minute left before our meeting, so you might not make it. You might not get the chance. This is your last
Nope,
chance.
That's it. That's it.
Alright. Let's go.
All right. We gotta do the meeting.
Thank you everybody for being here. And
Oh, there's a suicide button. I found
There
the
is?
one other button in the game. Yeah, triangle.
kills yourself?
Yep.
Boom. That's awesome.
All right. So this is
The Sun and Moon by Daniel Linssen, and it's really cool. And there's so much more than what we saw here. There's like all these other levels that probably introduce other new mechanics we haven't explored.
Yep.
So if you're into crazy indie platformers, this is
If
is
you
your
like
thing.
hard stuff and
I like hard stuff, like tungsten and diamonds and
the enamel on teeth.
Yes, exactly.
It's the second hardest naturally occurring substance.
Is it? What's the first hardest?
Diamonds.
Diamonds. Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
It's really thin.
Okay. Well.
And it's in your teeth. It gets chewed on and worn all the time.
So like
day.
I could like make somebody could make like an enamel sword and it would be like.
It's not really workable. Like it's not like that kind of a material. You can't melt it down.
But if you could
like grow an enamel sword with stem cells or something, that would be really, really hard.
What are we even talking about? Let's see.